My name is Soad Mansoury and I am a chef. So Murakab is a little restaurant here in Albalad in Jeddah's historic town. The food scene in Jeddah is hands down one of the best, I think, because people love eating food, and not only that, because of our history and because of where we're located, it really is this like big democratic, beautiful tables and spread. A lot of cultures have passed through Jeddah for religious reasons and for business reasons. Growing up, I didn't even realize that the food I was eating at home, maybe it was like Indonesian. Like to me, it was like, that's Saudi food because that's what we ate at home. And yeah, like I was so privileged to grow up in such a rich place when it comes to food. I was introduced to cuisines. I ate African sireh on the street. I ate mantu and firmosa, that's from Bukhara, Uzbekistan. We ate Indonesian food, lots of it, especially in my house, Laksa, Malaysian food, all of it in like one humble house. I think it really shaped how I think about food and how I see food and envision food. I think more than cooking, I love eating. And I think that really reflects on how I create food. I care a lot about texture. I care about where food is coming from and understanding all of the journey that a plate has to give you. I also farm. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to grow food, but in the past I did. I think it helps me understand flavor better. It helps me understand what people like better. It helps me understand how things are made and where things are coming from. A big chunk of my love for food also came from travel and just eating street food and being around people who are cooking. They're humble but very, very delicious food. I just came back from Thailand, so there's like a lot of Thai influences in what I'm doing. I worked at a lot of Italian restaurants, so there's always the Italian and French and techniques that are fun to incorporate. I was working on a Japanese Saudi menu, for example, and not only we take Japanese ingredients, but we also take Japanese philosophy when it comes to cooking food, which is like, look at what you have around you, look at your surroundings and use that instead of outsourcing and instead of wanting to use like fancy things just for the sake of fancy. The very first menu we did for Murakab, the whole concept was that we got ingredients from within Albalad, so from within the old historic town. So we sourced our bread from Makhbuzat Rabai, which is like 2 blocks from here. We sourced our other bread from Saidi, which is like 3 blocks the other way. And then vegetables, same thing. Murakab at its heart is a community kitchen. We're open every day now, but for a lot of nights and a lot of days, we host cultural nights and we host other chefs and cooks, not necessarily professional ones, and to cook meals and to have people around to experience new foods and new cuisines and tell a story. And I think more than I love food, I love gathering people around food. I think that was the main thing that drew me into this profession and why I do this.